Good morning, everyone. I am back with another breakdown video for my daily Python practice coding challenges. Today I am on week 3, problems 2 and 3. I do leave the link down in the description in case you guys want to check out the site for yourselves and do some of their amazing coding challenges. But let's go ahead and get started with problem 2. So problem 2 is to create a function that takes the age in years and returns the age in days. So let's first start by declaring our function, and we're gonna call it convert years to days. And then inside, we're going to take in their age in years. So we will say, we'll just pass it years. And then down the bottom, we can start by returning the years times, and you know it's 365 days in a year. So 1 year will equal to 365. And then what we can do is we can do an F string and just sort of combine it into one sentence. So we'll start with F. So we're going to say you are whatever year they feed us, years old, comma, but you are the years times the days old. Let me fix this typo. And that should work for that one. And now let's do problem 3. We'll do the same thing. We'll first declare our function. I'll call it angle. And what are we changing the angle to? Radians. And I forgot to do the instructions. So for problem 3, we are to create a function that takes an angle in radians and returns the corresponding angle in degrees rounded to one decimal place. So let's go ahead, and for the parameter, we're going to take in the angle and radians. And then let's go ahead and think about the logic here. So we're taking the angle and in radians, and then we're returns the corresponding angle in degrees. So at first I didn't really know the math to do this, but no worry, I did look up some functions we can use to get this one done. So we want to take in the radian and return it in degrees. So the function I found is on Geeks for Geeks. I Googled some things that help us find the radian, try and convert it to degrees. So it's a function called degrees that does the same thing. Essentially, it accepts the radian as input and then converts it into degrees. So let's go ahead and use this. Let's start our return. And what we want to do is we want to import math. So we can come up to the top here, and I can do that here. Import math there because we're going to be using that. And then down here, back at our function, they give a few examples. Let's check out the examples. So we're just saying math dot degrees, and we're passing in what we are trying to convert. So math dot degrees, and then inside here, we're passing in angle and radians. So that should give us back the answer. But as they stated, we want it rounded to one decimal place. So we're going to use the round function for that. And that should give us our answer. We can do an F string again and see more like a sentence of how it looks. So put that there. So what it'll show us is it'll say whatever they feed us. Like if they feed us 1, it'll say 1 converted to degrees, and it'll give us that answer rounded one place after the decimal. And same with here, whatever they feed. Let's say you feed it 1, it'll say you are 1 year. You are 1. I don't want old. Let's put 1 year 1 years old, but whatever the answer is, 365 days old. And of course, we got to make a few test cases down here in our test list. So let's call the first one. We'll say convert years to days. We'll feed it 1. And then to test the other one, we'll say angle. Or then put the comma there. Comma between each item in the list. Then for this one, we'll say angle in radians. And we will put, I don't know, 2. All right, so let's go ahead and test these and see what we get. Go down to the console, we'll type in Python 3, and we'll just feed it the file name. And let's see, it says you are 1 year old, but 365 days old. And 2 converted to degrees is 114.6. So I would have to actually check that to make sure that is indeed correct. So I'll be right back, guys. Let me make sure the one for the angle is correct. All right, guys. So I did find a little conversion calculator online, and that indeed is correct. I put in 2, and it is 114.59. So that is why it was rounded to 114.6. So everything is working correctly now. Let me know how you would have went about solving things, and let me know if you have any tips for me. And that is all for now. And you guys have a great day. Bye bye.